versus TheSWOOPER. Amida has been kind of getting some wins lately. I believe he beat Darkring not too long ago.
Yeah, he's been taking some names in the Midwest. And I'm just going to give you, Taffo, a warning, and I'm going to give the stream a warning too. Amida might be one of the campiest players I've ever seen in my entire life.
I don't think he tops Dudusai, though.
But he's up there.
He's up there.
He's up there, and in this matchup too, like in Puff Samus, which is already traditionally a pretty slow matchup, it's going to take a little while.
Yeah, but so what we can really point out here is the zoning that goes into it. So this is winners finals. So both these players are pretty confident. If they make it this far, I believe at this point, they are both a lock to make it to the next round of pools.
Yep.
With how it's done, with top 3 get out.
Yeah, and I love that too. So yeah, so winners. If you guys don't know, winners finals. Both players make it out. The winner will obviously stay in winners, and then the loser will still be moving on to round 2 pools, but they'll just have a loss. They'll be somewhere in losers.
So they're, it's already a minute past, no one's lost the stock, but they are going at each other a decent amount.
Yeah, I love Swooper's platform movement. He's moving around really slippery. It's tough to get a read on him, and if you can just keep Puff at bay, stay out of the spacing of the back air, and just tack on hits.
But Amida does the swooping in this first stock. Amida being the Puff.
Thank you, Tam.
Oh, and nicely on this overlay, they actually tell you who's the character with the icons next to their game wins.
Oh, got him with the strong spot of back air. It's a really small hitbox, but if it does connect, it packs a serious wallop.
You know what I really like about these round 1 pools where there's clearly the clear number 1 and 2 seed. Mm-hmm. More than likely, both of them, studied the matchup.
Yeah.
And TheSWOOPER actually doesn't look, bad at all. I mean, he knows what he's doing here. One thing I have to point out, though, is Amida's getting caught a lot with those down airs.
Ooh, the hard read.
So he's not really respecting TheSWOOPER's down airs when he's coming from top, and he's getting hit by a lot of it right now.
And something that TheSWOOPER, in contrast, he has connected on a lot of down airs. Yeah. He's hit like 4 or 5 already, and he actually follows them up really well. I wonder if he's trying to set up like a super wave dash or something. He's just sitting in the corner and bombing.
Ooh. That spot, I think you could actually throw a bomb for shield pressure.
Yeah, bombs actually do a surprising amount of shield damage.
Yes,
so
somebody did a video on it actually about how it could break shields really quick.
Ooh, the spacing. TheSWOOPER just avoiding all of those.
Oh, he was a little late though. That looked like I think he was contemplating whether or not to nair or throw the charge shot, but Jigglypuff went a little bit too high. And as we say this, we've been talking about Amida, having some wins. TheSWOOPER with the full stock lead at this point.
Yeah, and so big even though there's a 50% differential in percentage, Samus, super heavy character, lives a long time, and Puff will die from a good forward smash or, maybe if a tipper down smash if they catch him with bad DI, but basically TheSWOOPER might use like 1 or 2 more hits if you can get a missile, and that should do it.
Yeah. The thing about it is that he's throwing back airs, and that's like the base Puff strat, right? But later you have to turn those into reads and conditions that will get you that hit. And it seems like he's getting it right now.
And it looked like he actually missed the jump because I feel like he could have followed up with a 3rd back air in the combo string, but already tied the game back up.
TheSWOOPER's trying to call out the aerials. So when Puff's on the ground, occasionally he'll go up with those nairs that call out the Puff jumps. Of course, if the Puff, fakes you out, then you're above Puff, and that's not a really good spot.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
Nice shot, TheSWOOPER.
I was just going to say, pulling out his inner Hugo. We're going to blame his controller notches for that one.
Shut up, Ted. Please no mean. Please no mean to my friend Hugs. All right, so TheSWOOPER.
Hey, you're the one that brought it up first.
All right, so Swoop with a small lead. We'll see.
Ooh, and he gets the edge guard here. So, in that last stock, Amida put in a lot of work to tie the game, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to see. I want to see. Him doing the back airs, but him to close the gap and also throw in some like immediate tomahawk grabs, because Samus is showing that he's willing to shield for a really long time. Because the only thing that Amida has been really doing is back air, which is Puff strat.
I mean, he did just push the swooper into the corner and had the shield whittled down enough to the point where back air was going to shield poke.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. But some other alternate openings that he could be getting.
See, like that point, though, you need to start doing at least a little bit of pressure because now if he does, I mean, I would say if he does get a grab and he has a charge shot follow-up, but he hasn't gone for a single grab this entire game.
I think at this point, it's probably not really worth it because it's an all or nothing grab.
Oh, super dangerous. The down smash on shield. Ah!
Ooh, interesting shield grab. And once again, getting hit by another down air. Now Samus in a really bad spot.
Ooh, I was surprised he didn't punish that forward smash on shield. This is super close, though.
All right, let's see. Samus wisely, I was just going to say, needs to stay on the ground. And that's the thing, once you unload your aerial, Puff has free domain over you.
That last hit of drill connecting was so big. Oh, what a nair by the swooper to give himself a little bit more time getting back on stage.
All right, is he going to charge it? Okay, now he has that underneath his sleeve. If he can whittle the Jigglypuff shield a little bit and then bring that out, that could set up for a kill.
And
Okay.
Amida is just like, you know, oh, he let it rip a little early, but he's in no pressure to go in there.
All right, down to the last 90 seconds of the match.
Oh, big hit by
And at this point, everyone's...
Oh, he went for it all. That actually knocked it backwards. He's still good. He does have grapple. Oh, he does get it. Oh, but the stage spike by Amida.
Awareness there to call out the path that he has to take.
So that charge shot was basically an all or nothing because so once you fire that off, it actually pushes you backwards. So he was already like right level with the stage and then just went a little bit too far away, and that was a great pickup by Amida. And that was a 7-minute match. I told you it was gonna be long.
But it didn't really feel campy. They were interacting.
No, they were going in more than I was expecting, but it did still take a while.
And it's a little bit disheartening if you're the Swooper because now you're thinking like I could have had that, and now I'm gonna have to play Puff on a counter pick.
Yeah.
Let's see if his head's still in the game. Let's see the adjustments that they both make. They had a little bit of time to make some mental adjustments and recollect themselves.
And so both of them have we haven't seen a single rest attempt from Puff, which I think is fair. He hasn't had any really secure openings, and it's hard to get super follow-ups into rest on Samus.
I mean, the way he's playing for back air right now. So like, if he's playing closer, trying to get the up tilts, then you'd see more of that in play. But the way he's spacing, there's no rest in play.
Yeah, and we haven't seen any grabs or any connected charge shots from the Swooper.
Yeah, 0 for 3, I believe.
Yeah, so it's been just basically, like you said, Amida's sticking with back air, and the Swooper has been doing a ton of nairs, just trying to look into a follow-up.
Ooh, that was a really late back air that caught the Swooper. And aerial timings are a huge thing in this matchup. And the one thing that Amida, if I'm going to make a comment here, is that if he can change his rhythm by a half beat, he can actually get some more openings. Because, yeah, the back air is going to force the shield, but can you time it in a way that you're going to hit them when they do something out of shield? Because they're not going to be able to hold shield forever, right?
Yeah.
If you change your rhythm, then you can catch him. But if you're going by the same rhythm, like back air, back air, back air, back air, then they know exactly how to shield perfectly. So I want to see if he can make that adjustment.
Well, you got to be careful with these missiles.
And as we say that, the Swooper has another lead yet again. Can he hold it this time?
Oh, there it is. He went for it a few times in game one.
You always have to be ready for that.
Oh, that was a shield, or excuse me, that was a charge shot.
That was many things.
Yeah.
I think it's like when something becomes so rare to happen that finally when you get the opportunity, it's like, wait, I got it. And then you just don't do it.
Freeze up.
I feel like that's like me against good players, and I get a grab. Like, holy crap, I got a grab.
What do I do?
I blew the tech chase.
All right, but the Swooper has picked up a second stock, but that was a super crafty recovery, too, to avoid all of those back airs. And no grapple, but he does still have bomb jumps and a B.
Now, one interesting observation about the stage is that from tracking Duck's stats, He like counterpicks the stage like 99% of the time if it's available.
Yep. This is a really good Samus stage. Especially if you're slippery with your movement on platforms, like the SWOOPER actually is doing a pretty good job of doing. Like, it works to a lot of Samus' advantages. You can do double missiles, too, depending on platform heights. Like, you have the entire wall, right? If you want to do recoveries, you can grapple. So, yeah, this is a fountain of ducks, basically.
Ooh. I love that fountain of ducks. And I feel like if Samus is underneath the platform, Jigglypuff has no angle to directly approach.
Yeah.
It's like that platform is like your shield, or like your, like, I don't know, head protector, I guess? Helmet? Let me just say helmet.
Start calling helmets head protectors. Give other, like, random names to stuff, like, very menial things.
Ooh,
there it is. That's a rest.
And he doesn't get the DI, too, so he's not going to get a punish.
That was clutch by Amida. That was basically because the SWOOPER's been living to, like, hundreds of percents almost every stock. To get that stock at
89?
Yeah, that was clutch.
And good awareness by Amida to react to that spot. Ooh, goes for his first grab.
Wow, what a connection by Amida. That nair to rest was actually insane. I can't believe he hit that.
So Amida down 2 stocks to start off this match has now taken 3 in a row.
And it was looking really good for the SWOOPER, both in Game 1 and here in Game 2. And now Amida got the ball back at his court. 2 big rests here after I said we hadn't seen any rest attempts from him in Game 1.
Ooh, and now the SWOOPER is feeling a little bit desperate right now.
I thought he was trying to read that roll in off the ledge. He was just going to rest it.
I'm betting this is now a huge confidence booster for Amida. Can take a little bit more risks.
There you go, that'll kill.
But this is the point where, like, Samus is going to have to do a lot without messing up.
Yeah, you can't take any of these straight back airs. Like, trades are obviously huge for Puff in the situation.
Like, I don't think this is so bad when there's 2 stocks left, but, like, the rest, no consequences here. This is a huge lead. Ooh,
oh, that is it. Amida with the 2-0 with the comeback in both games. So that was winners finals of the pool. He will move out in winners. But, hey, don't feel too bad for the SWOOPER. He is also out in the round 2 pools, but he will be coming in losers.
Yeah, and he will be playing the 3rd seed of another pool. So
right.
Still some advantage, even though you're in losers. Alrighty, so we go. It's interesting so far.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, for a Puff, Puff Samus, it was, pretty interesting.
Yeah,